I've been training karate for over 35 years and a 6-time world karate fighting champion. I'll probably kick your ass. One day, I met an opponent I didn't know if I could beat. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I'm at my dining room table, working from home in West New York, New Jersey. I look out my window at the blue sky and the New York skyline. It's breathtaking. It was a perfect day. Dring, dring. It's the phone call that every woman loves to get. It's my gynecologist. Hi, Dr. Ray. Expecting him to say, as always, everything's normal. Instead, he says, it's cancer. Cancer, I say? As if I didn't hear him the first time, but I heard him loud and clear. Yes, he said, it's cancer. Without knowing what more to say or the questions to ask, I simply hang up the phone. That moment, a flood of emotions filled my body, and the tears poured down my face. How did this happen? I asked myself. I've been an athlete all my life. I even got fitter and healthier during the pandemic. I started running, and I even got into this crazy push-up challenge I grew to love. I even challenged myself to do the Superman push-ups. You know, those ones where you're airborne for just a split second? That evening, I'm on a run, and I decide I have to face my fear. I'm going to do what I know best. I'm going to fight. First step, I have to accept it. Second step, I have to prepare. And with preparation comes 3 things: mental, physical, and spiritual. Cancer and I are going to face off. I'm taking the lessons from the mat. It's time to prepare my body in the same way I've prepared all the years for all the matches. I'm a striker, she's a kicker. Stockholm, Sweden, 2018. It's the finals. My instructor, Shian Bill Briso, pulls me aside and says, just keep her at the end of your punch and you'll beat her. I hear him, but an inkling of doubt enters my mind. Tasmin and I line up, we bow in, and the fight begins. As we move around, she kicks. I block, I get her down on the ground, and I hit her. They bring us back to the line. The referees decide the technique was too soft. No point. Doubt creeps in. Fight continues, and all of a sudden I feel, bam, right to the side, kick. They stop the fight. They award her a point. Doubt creeps in. As the fight continues, she kicks. I block and I hit her square in the chest. I come back. They award me a point. As the fight continues, the clock runs. And then all of a sudden, I just feel, bam, inside roundhouse. Come back to the line. 2 points. Doubt continues to creep in. We keep fighting. The clock keeps ticking. Keep going back and forth. And then eventually I hear the bell. Back to the line. I look at the screen. Time's up, and I've lost. I fought her fight, not mine. When Tasmin and I went back to the warm-up area, and as we're talking about the fight, she says to me, I knew to beat you, I just had to keep away from the end of your punch. My instructor had given me the key to win, and that doubt that crept in prevented me from winning that fight. That wasn't going to happen this time. For my current fight against cancer, I journaled every day. I wrote down my thoughts and feelings because there was going to be no doubt. And that is how I prepared my mind for my fight against my opponent, cancer. Cape Town, South Africa, 2023 World Tournament. We spend 10 to 15 hours per week training for months to prepare our body and our mind. We train distance, timing, and precision for that one special moment on the mat. I decided I was going to be in the best shape of my life for this fight. So I decided to run along the Hudson River, overlooking the New York skyline. I do my sit-ups, and the push-ups I grew to love. And that is how I prepared my body for the fight against my opponent, cancer. I am 9 years old, and they asked me to close my eyes and breathe. I'm meditating for the first time. I have just started karate in Johannesburg, South Africa. My instructor says to me, meditation increases focus and concentration. It helps calm the mind and keep you present. For my fight against cancer, I know my faith in God is what's going to get me through this journey. Every day, before I wake up, I pray. In the evening, before I go to bed, I pray and I thank God for another day. Prayer to me is peaceful and calming. And this is how I prepare my faith against my opponent, cancer. Deet, deet, deet. What is that noise? I look over. It's my alarm clock. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Why did I set my alarm so early? Takes me a minute or two to orient myself, and then I remember, oh yes, I have surgery today. I am calm and I am peaceful, and I do what I've done all these weeks. I pray, I journal, I take a little video so I can remember this day. As my personal chauffeur, also known as my loving and amazing mom, drives me to the hospital, we cross over the bridge, the Jersey Shore, and I look at the sun and it's shining bright. I turn to my mom and say, Mom, that sunshine is for me. As we drive along Ocean Avenue, I simply look at the blue sky, the sunshine, the smell of the fresh air, and just take in that stillness of the early morning. We get to the hospital, my mother parks the car, I get out, and for one last time, I do a set of push-ups. I know I've done everything to prepare. I'm ready. 3 years later, I stand here with a clean bill of health, and I thank God. Thank you. And I thank God for the journey that I've had. I'd love to stand here and tell you that every day was great, but it wasn't. I had many great days, but there were days that cancer really got the best of me, and it really beat me up. But in the end, I can proudly say, I roundhouse kicked cancer right in the face. I am Christina Ioannidis, and I'm the founder and owner of Fabulous and Fearless. I'm a mindset and empowerment coach and a self-defense expert. I help professional women prepare for the unexpected using my Fearless formula. The Fearless formula consists of preparation of mind, body, and soul. Every one of you here will encounter an opponent in your life at some point, and that doubt will creep in, wondering if you can overcome this challenge. I know that preparing mentally, physically, and spiritually will allow you to beat your opponent and be the champion you want to be. So now we are going to prepare our bodies physically. I'd like you to all stand up, even the ones who are virtual, if you want to participate. We're going to do 3 moves. Upper block, palm strike to the face, nice strong hand, and then you're going to punch. Upper block, palm strike, punch. Okay, we're going to put it all in sequence, but before we do that, we're going to practice the punch with a nice, loud kia that comes from the abdomen, from the hara, as we call it. So we're just going to practice the punch for now. Ready? Kia! Kia! Okay, here we go. We're going to put it all together. And when you punch, you're going to go kia. Ready? Upper block, strike, kia! Thank you.